Hello, I'm Kurtz, and today we're going to go flying. So let's head over to our aircraft. Here we are in our King Air C90. I've got the engines running and the pre-flight checklist already done. So we're going to taxi out and go for a short circuit around from this fictional Keswick airport. It's the C90 twin turboprop. Has constant velocity propellers, and so power adjustments are made using throttle and pitch of those propellers. So as we head out to the end of the runway, I'll have a little look inside the cockpit when we get to this runway threshold. So if we look at this, we've got 550 shaft horsepower per engine, so that makes them a turbo shaft, but this is probably technically considered a turboprop aircraft. Let's have a little look inside the cockpit. Okay, we've got condition levers, prop levers all set to nominal, lights on, no annunciator warnings, fuel boost pumps are on. Check. Okay, that all looks good. Let's get one level of flap, and we want, elevated trim up of about 5 degrees for takeoff. Just get my checklist up on my other screen. All right, let's head out to the runway. Transponders on. Flaps, one click. Okay. Line up, get ready for this. Let's just get my preferred view and let's go. So we're going to rotate at about 90 knots. Gear up. We'll check for red lights in a moment. Gear is up and stowed. I'm going to retract the flaps. We're still going to try and climb. And head over Lake Bassingthwaite. Once we get to the end of the lake, we'll turn left, perform a left-hand circuit. Just setting some aileron trim. If we just go inside the cockpit, we're going to set elevator trim. We'll head back outside. So this particular C90 is liveried with US Navy. Trainer livery, So there we can see in the distance our airport, and we can actually see that someone else is currently playing and it wouldn't surprise me if we get to see them in a little while. Earlier on we saw them flying around. Okay, let's do 180-degree left-hand turn. The town of Cockermouth is just in front of us right now. We keep turning. We're going to head back over the mountain range. Going to aim for to the right of Cat Bells, which we can't quite see at the moment in the distance. Let's have a little look around inside, see if we can see the other player. Yep, there they are. It's about 2 nautical miles away. So I'm using a program called JoinFS as a way of joining other players within the flight sim. It works multi-platform. And so somewhere over there behind those valleys, we've got someone, and with a bit of luck, they might pop by and say hello as part of their flight. So I can just see the peak of Cat Bells coming into view, so we're just going to turn slightly to the right. Down on the left-hand side of this view, we've got Keswick Airport. So current speed about 170 knots. Current altitude 2,500 feet, which is fine for this little circuit. If we wanted to go over Skidder or Scarfell, we'd have to be higher. But we're not following the rules. So coming into view there, on the top of Cat Bells, I can just see the footpath. So we're going to head over Cat Bells and then use the lake to guide ourselves back to the airport. So this is the third video. We've done a circuit in the Cessna. We've done a circuit in the B-58 Baron, and now we're just doing a circuit in our King Air. I'm sure we'd be very proud that we just got buzzed by an F-18. Now, one of the things is because our airport is fictional, they might not have that same airport pack as they come back to say hello. So they might not be aware that we're going to land there. So I'm starting to throttle back. We'll start our descent down into Keswick Airport. Just waiting for the airport to come into view. Check our glide slope, looks good from this distance. So on approach, we'll have wheels down. 1 notch flaps. Okay, we're a bit too high, so we'll just drop down a bit. I think we'll go second lot of flaps. So earlier on when I did this, I did land about halfway down the runway. It was not too bad. We've got good brakes. We've also got pretty decent reverse thrust in this aircraft. $100 knots. Okay, reverse thrust. Flaps up. I'm just going to set the condition back a bit. And let's clear the runway. And we'll head back to the apron. I'm going to bring the fuel to low idle just as we head in. Try and avoid chopping the wing off. And there we are, one completed flight in our King Air C90 with an F-18 visitor. So just as we watch them, we'll shut down. Head back outside. Wait for the engines to shut down. In fact, we could probably go and open the rear door. There we go. So that concludes today's video, and in our next one I think we'll be taking something else up into the air for a quick circuit around the Lake District. We'll see if we can get joined again by our F-18 friend over there. So until next time, I wish you well.